We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Phillies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Zach Gallen will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Andrew.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Digging in, Scott Kingery, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's outside.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Temperature 86 degrees here tonight as we get this one started. 3-0 now. Gallen is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty B. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league lead in the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies. So we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Next to bat will be Reece Hoskins. He enters this one 2nd in the National League round trip category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Kingery, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. The 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pollock hits a little over the 270 mark. Popped him up. Escobar has a play. And that retires the side. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1-0 lead. Into the box now, Tim LeCastro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks, the second baseman.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, Starling Marte.
At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, no balls and a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Diamondback center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. His career line against Wheeler has been pretty good, 5 for 12. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. So next to the plate for the Phils, Davey Grion. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. Peralta is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
Now at the plate, Phil Gosselin, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There is Ahmed, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, Guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
At the plate now, Zack Wheeler, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the ball.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Popped up. LoCastro is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Into the box now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit to third. And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Walker.
First offering on its way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Batting fifth,
Eduardo Escobar standing in, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Liner towards second, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Digging in now, Carson Kelly, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to Carson Kelly.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The next 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready for another chance? Scott Kingery, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. One ball, no strike. Ball.
Now the 2-0. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He's
next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No one out with a runner at second. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Home run number 65 for him here. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reece Hoskins, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Marte. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Davy Grion will be next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Davy Grion.
At the plate, Davy Grion, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 2-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. In there for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. In now, Nick Ahmed. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
On a line, that's a base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Standing in now, Tim LaCastro, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. That evens it up 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Starling Marte stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, and the Diamondbacks have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, one 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
The 0-1 pitch to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, David Peralta, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Phil Johnson.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
1-1.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the pitcher strides into the batter's box. Here's Zack Wheeler. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
1-2 is the count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as you can see, he's currently second best on the Diamondbacks in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Riding in once again, Christian Walker. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Hard hit at third. And Walker's throw is right there for out number 1. So here's Eduardo Escobar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Good. Nope, ball.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But the chase...
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And another foul ball.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
So digging in now, Carson Kelly. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
2-1 the count. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2-2.
He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Stepping in now, Reece Hoskins. Pitch out, nothing doing. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Fouled off. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A.J. Pollock waits on deck. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. He's set. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them. But he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, Davy Grillon.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Davy Grillon. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball well outside.
1-0.
Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So now to the plate, Neil Walker. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Phillies leave him loaded halfway home, tied at 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up is the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
The shortstop, Nick.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
1-2.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes from Zack Wheeler. To third. And Walker's throw is in time for out number 1.
Up next to the Diamondbacks.
Domingo Leyba will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pitching to the Diamondbacks, number 1, Domingo.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. And he fouls this one off. So a full count now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The second baseman.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LaCastro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1.
1-1.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead he took. A bigger lead, and maybe he's in there safely.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Phil Gosselin. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2-2 now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now back.
So here now is the pitcher, Zack Wheeler. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, guys, you know what's funny about this? That's why we're in the booth, and that manager's down there. I would have pinch hit for him right there. I would have thought that's a perfect opportunity to get someone else to the plate. He stuck with this guy, and not only did it pay off, but he did a beautiful base hit.
Liner towards second. In there, a base hit.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Scott Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball. Outside.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Ahmed is there. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more. Bryce Harper. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 now. Two-0 count, the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Marte going back, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Phillies leave a couple onto the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Starling Marte. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Line toward right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. In now, Ketel Marte, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. Line drive to center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Runners on first with 1 down. Count is 1-2 now. and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2-1 to count.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Phillies 3. Stephon Crichton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Reece Hoskins. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Popped up. Ahmed waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Davy Grion. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Now batting. Third base.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys were looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And a ball 1-0. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit softly down the line at first. Ready with the 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate now, Phil Gosselin. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself. Archie
Bradley will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Roman Quinn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Roman Quinn.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-1.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-1. Here it is. Fouled off. Popped up. Walker will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Joe Kelly will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Joe Kelly.
Stepping into the box, Carson Kelly. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's right.
The 1-0.
Nope, ball.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And that misses, ball 1. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Push to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only 1 out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
First delivery to him on the way. Tim LaCastro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. That swung on and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-2 now. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
The left fielder, number 2, Norway, Marte.
Digging in, Starling Marte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the 1-0. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 5 and the Diamondbacks 4. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And the 8th will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
To the plate now, Scott Kingery, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Bryce Harper will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping in, Reece Hoskins. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One for the Phillies here on the RBI. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Adam Morgan was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Morgan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pollock. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So striding forward now, Christian Walker. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changed. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 6-4. Yohan Lopez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder A.J. Pollock. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta's after it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in now, Neil Walker, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Peralta. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Into the box, Phil Gosselin, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Peralta's under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Kyle Garlick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 72, Kyle Garlick.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Garlick, a California-born ball player. He was a 28th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Diamondbacks. It's the Phillies 8 and the Diamondbacks 4. Sir Anthony Dominguez, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. This is pulled into right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
A runner at second, nobody out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In the air out to straightaway left. McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Cole Calhoun will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Arizona down to its last strike, and he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Ball outside.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
Now back, second baseman.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Tim LeCastro. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Harper has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-5 tonight. The Philadelphia Phillies get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Zack Wheeler gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia.